Hello guys, how are you guys doing today? I just thought I would do a quick video outlining my ideas about this new Medal of Honor Warfighter game. This is just going to be me talking about my first impressions of the game and also about like the review sites these days and what to think of quite a lot of these big review sites. Now, first of all, I really enjoyed Medal of Honor 2010. I was one of the few people that seemed to enjoy it a lot. I liked a lot of things about it. I liked the close combat and I liked the feeling of the guns. I don't know, there's something about it I liked a lot. So I thought that I would pick up this game. I saw it, well, I used a website called CD Keyhouse. You can get some very cheap PC games that are completely legit through CD Keyhouse. I've used them a lot, and I had some credit there, and I saw this game had gone down to $29.99 over the weekend. That's US dollar. I mean, that's a crazy price. That is for the limited edition of this game. So I thought, hey, why not? So oh, and first of all, I'd like to say I'm not very good at FPS games, and because I've only been playing this for about 4 or 5 hours, you will see that I'm not very good. I'm aware of that. Usually it takes me a long time, a good, say, 10 or 15 hours to really learn the maps and learn how to play the game properly and aim properly and get half decent. So this is not like a pro kind of gameplay. If you want to see that, you'll have to go to another channel. This is just me talking about first impressions. Now, I don't understand, after playing this game for 4 or 5 hours, and I'm trying to walk into a black hole there, lol, I don't understand why this game is getting a lot of hate, because there are some really awesome things about this game, really, and I just can't understand why people have already seemed to give it a wide berth. For example, the fire team system is amazing. I love the fire team system, and I would say that's the main reason that keeps me returning back to this game, or it's the main reason that has got me hooked onto this game. I mean, I've owned Battlefield 3 since it came out, pretty much. I have the premium edition with all the expansions, and yet I've only played that game for, you know, maybe 30 hours, something like that. So I'm not that into it that much. I was quite surprised that I was not that into it. Whereas this game, I've only had it since last night, and I've already played 4 or 5 hours, and I'm loving it. And this fire team system, it just really gives you a feeling of being a team, even though I've not played with a real friend. I've only played with randoms. Even with randoms, the system is so good that you just feel this affinity with the guy, or you know, when you find a person that you enjoy partnering up with. I mean, I've had a few fire team buddies who have stuck with me for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 rounds, you know, like over an hour, and it's just a really good feeling. You help them out, you heal them, you give them ammo. I mean, if I can actually find someone who's a real friend who can actually buy this game and be like in my fire team with VoIP and stuff, that's going to be even more amazing. But unfortunately, a lot of people seem to have not bought this game. Like, out of all my friends, I think there's only one person that I know that owns this game. Anyway, so yeah, the fighting system is awesome. I love it so much. The graphics as well, I don't understand why people are saying the graphics are not good. As you can see from this video, I mean, the FPS might drop a little bit in this video because the recording that I did was not very good quality, sorry about that. But yeah, the graphics in the multiplayer are not that bad. They're pretty good. I would say they're pretty decent. Not absolutely amazing, but on the PC, they're pretty nice. Of course, the single player graphics are amazing, but I kind of expected that. Usually in these games, you find a single player, they really go all out with the graphics, and obviously in the multiplayer, they need to like reduce that in order for it to run smoothly. So I kind of expected that, but I don't see why people are saying it looks like crap, because I think this game actually looks pretty decent. And anyway, like, it's more about the gameplay. I mean, I am not really a graphics whore. It's kind of nice if you get a game that has really good graphics, but I'd rather have really solid gameplay. I also think the sound is pretty decent. I've kind of had a few I've had a few sound kind of weirdness, but I think that's more because I'm using a 7.1 headset, and that does happen from time to time. Maybe I need to try to reduce it to 5.1. It isn't anything serious. Occasionally I hear some weirdness with the sound, but pretty much the sound of the guns and everything is pretty decent. I would say it's not as good as Battlefield 3, but it's still pretty good. The gunplay, the feeling of the guns, I really like the feeling of the guns. I like the customization of the guns. I like the customization of the soldiers, that you can choose soldiers from all over the world. I like the fact you can play for your home nation and everything. You know, that whole thing, like the gun customization is amazing. You can basically choose every attachment, the way that it presents it with the soldier holding it in his hand, the gun that is. You know, it's really good. So the only issues I've had so far with this game is, for some reason, when I try to connect to a server via Battlelog, quite often it won't really connect, so I find I have to connect to a server through the server browser in the game. So I don't find that a big issue, but it's a little bit annoying. But I'm sure that, I'm not sure if that's an issue with my computer or if it's just a general issue. I've not really looked into it yet, but you know, it's not a major issue. I'm sure that I will get it fixed. Yeah, it's really not that much of an issue, and that is like the only kind of serious issue I've had with this game. And then again, it's not that bad. I mean, the fact it has server browsers, dedicated servers, is amazing, because I find this game runs so smooth. I don't find it laggy. Like, I was playing Far Cry 3 recently, the multiplayer. That was so laggy. Like, people were lagging everywhere. It was so hard to get a good game with no lag. But with this game, when it has server browsers in the same way as Battlefield 3 and games like that, it just means you get a smooth experience. You can find a server where you get a good ping, and yeah, so all in all, I'm really happy with this game. I would not really listen to all of those big review sites like GameSpot and IGN. I don't know why they've really hit this game so hard. If you're interested in like modern FPS games, I would certainly have a look into this one. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time. Bye bye.